time in history, all 4 belts in the cruiserweight division will belong proudly around the waist of one man.
Cooking Cassius, IFL TV with Johnny Nelson. Johnny.
This is Sky. This ain't no playground, you know.
Johnny, where's your office? Let's take us to your office.
Come to my office.
Come on.
Come on, come on.
Serious? Right, Johnny Nelson's got office.
I've got television as well, you know.
This is your office?
Yeah. TV,
Whoa.
DVD, dirty movies. I've got words.
You got office?
Yeah, what do you want?
Is this actually your office?
Yep. If you want to talk to me, I can order food there. I got Sky Q.
Who's Henry?
Oh, let's go. Henry. How you doing, right? Yeah, I'm just in my office. Tell Henry not to sit there again.
That's Henry's name on the chair.
No, he just left up on my desk.
Yeah?
Yeah, that's my desk. I just don't. I like to float about. I don't want to.
You're out of breath. No. You okay?
That's all. I just need a wee.
No, you're okay. Come on, let's go. I'll take you.
Don't hold my hand. You would just feel it in my breast like that. Is AJ's coming in here, isn't he?
Well, at some point, yeah.
I know he's down there at the moment.
Come out here. It's too many noises. Do they know you here, Johnny? Because no one called. No one's going, oh, what's happening, Johnny? You alright, Johnny?
I'm like the fans. You see, I don't need a pass.
What? Excuse me? Excuse me?
How you doing, alright, boys?
Excuse me? A few days away. Huge fight, this, isn't it?
Massive fight. I think it's a distance job. Let's sit down here, man.
Come on, sit.
I'm at heart. I think it's a distance job. I think.
Hold on.
I did legs. I think it's the.
You looked a bit out of breath in your video.
Oh my god!
I said that.
Yeah, in that VR thing.
Huh?
You weren't even boxing in it.
Yeah, but I just trained and I did legs yesterday.
Have they got a gym here?
Yeah.
You did legs yesterday.
Do you have to pay to use the gym here?
No.
What perks do you get here? Do
You
you
don't
pay?
get any
Do you get free food?
No. You got to pay for everything. You know, it just reminded me. They've teed £20 off my food card. It's not gone on. I'm going to get it back off that.
Have you got something you can give me where I can get free stuff?
Yeah.
What you got?
What do you want?
Don't know.
A card, so I can get you free coffees.
Can you really?
Yeah, boy.
You get free coffees here?
Yeah, boy. Free hot
300
drinks.
grand a year though. They're entitled to give you something.
Yeah, I think it's going to be a distance job. I've looked at Parker. He looks completely different shape. He looks very confident. And if he's as tough as they say he is, I think as the fight rolls on, it suits him better the longer the fight goes.
We spoke about this last week about the risk here. You can see Anthony Joshua focuses he doesn't even really want to talk about the likes of Deontay Wilder, etc. He knows that. I think there's a good quote from him the other day. He said that when he was asked about Wilder, he said, "Look, I need to focus on Parker. Otherwise, you lot are going to be wanting to interview Parker come Saturday night about Wilder, not me."
Yeah.
So he's got a point there, isn't he?
That's right, and that's why I think it's the public and the press that are making the mistake of getting all giddy and excited about the potential of what's happening. And that's because they're not professional fighters, and that's because they don't know the risk or see the risk that fighters go through in making such a mistake of trying to look at the fight after. Our game is littered with fighters that have, in history, fighters that have done that, look past the fight that's in front of them, thinking they'll get the big fights. I think AJ's sensible enough, he's professional enough to say, no, you know what, I don't care what you say or whatever, this is who I'm concentrating on. Deontay Wilder, I know he's been invited to come over next week.
But Eddie says he believes he's not coming anymore.
I've heard that as well. To me, and I hope Deontay's looking at this, I think it's the worst mistake he could make because...
By not coming here?
Yeah, by not coming, because to me I just thought, why would you not do that? You're the most colourful heavyweight in the world, the loudest, the brashest, the one day they think, you know what, if anybody's going to beat AJ, it's you. Regardless of any semantics, regardless of any restrictions that are put on you when you get over here, you're the heavyweight champion of the world. Get your ass over here. That's what I'm saying. You get here, just make noise. Remember Ali? Ali used to do it ringside. He'd do whatever. He'd make noise so people knew who he was. When Deontay's in the States, people know who he is. But it's not like a super duper star like Anthony Joshua. And he's been world champion longer than Anthony Joshua. And so therefore he needs to, as far as I'm concerned, get over here. Let everybody say. Everybody needs to be talking about Wilder and what Wilder said, what Wilder did after Saturday night. That's what they need to be doing. But with him not being here, gives everybody a chance to make up excuses. Oh, Wilder's not come. He's scared or whatever. He knows he's not scared. He knows, but it's the politics of our game that whatever's being said in his ear, it's madness. If I was Wilder, I'd get my arse here. I'd get my arse here so everybody knew who he was. If he wants to play the villain, play the villain. But at least everybody knows who he is.
Obviously, Dylan White's going to be in Cardiff as well. Is he looking at that thinking, do I come over there and, because you can see them sort of situations, not with Joshua because he'll be fighting and that situation won't arise until after the fight if he wins.
Wilder's the most upfront fighter out there. He's the loudest fighter out there. Nobody's going to put him in his place. Nobody's going to make him do something he don't want to do. If White puts it on him, he'll just, move yourself. Did you see when Big Baby Miller got on ringside after Wilder beat Ortiz and growled at him and Miller chipped? Wilder's he's almost king of the jungle. Bar Anthony Joshua. And he needs to show the jungle, look, the king is here. He says, here, it's like Wakanda. He wants to say, I want to go for your throne. To me, it's not a good move. It's not a great business for him to not come over. To me, it's business, it's show business. And the business side of it, he needs to be smart with it.
Johnny, have you ever been to Wakanda?
Yeah.
You have? Was you born in Wakanda?
No.
When did you go?
Well, what happened was, when I was born, I was taken there by a former chieftain. But it's not easy to get there. You'll never know how to get there. But if I told, I've been there. It's amazing.
What's the boxing scene in Wakanda like?
They don't need to fight. Everybody's rich, everybody's happy. Everybody's there's no violence. You don't teeth. You chop your hands off.
So there's no Wakandan area champion?
No. They have, they fight rhinoceroses and stuff like that. They've got some shoes that make you run fast, boy. You can stick to the top of a car. You don't know, G. You don't know. They've got suits where you put a chain around your neck. Boom, you can wear your suit can be pink, purple, white, whatever. But clubs, jeez, that's king.
You're definitely selling Wakanda.
Listen, if you can get a package deal to Wakanda, go for it. Go all inclusive. You won't need to leave the complex.
All right, thank you, Johnny. I'm sure the Wakandan Tourist Board will appreciate that plug. Something's going to happen this week.
I think that as well. I think
something's going to happen. I don't know where.
I think Parker is different than every opponent. Anthony Joshua, he's how he is up to the fight. He's completely different than every opponent that's been there. He's not braggadocious. He's not mouthy. He's not getting in his face. He's confident. He believes he's going to pull this off. And Anthony Joshua, he's going through the mill. He's going through the motions. And he's saying, now look, I know what my destiny is and I know what I've got to do. I think you've got two fighters that are reading the same script, they're expecting the same results.
Quick one. Well, it's not really a quick question, but just answer it. Canelo, we spoke about it the other day.
Yeah.
Apparently failed a second test.
No schism.
Suspended until the 10th of April.
No schism. Until the 10th of April. Oh dear.
Fights in jeopardy. Clearly. What do you think will happen?
I think the fight's worth $900 million. And they'll do everything possible to make the fight happen. In an ideal world, there's no excuse. There's no excuse. He's been done once, a mistake. He's done twice. Come on. But again, I'll say it again. If they say he was on gear when he fought Golovkin the first time, the gear didn't help him. Didn't make him win. And if he wins, if they fight again, there's a shadow, there's a cloud over him. They'll think you're on gear. If he loses, you say, it's because you're not on the gear. I think it's stupid. I just think it's ignorance or arrogance for him to think he'd be able to get away with it.
So you point blank think he's cheating? You don't?
No, I don't. Listen,
there's a case now after. Apparently, it's not clear about the second one.
Yeah, I listened to the excuse what you had, so I'll take that face value. Once they do their investigations, once they do their due diligence in regards to backing up his claims. If they're happy with it, they're happy with it. You can't get done a second time. You can't get. There's no excuse then, because it's like being struck by a lion twice. You can't. There's no excuse, and then it creates a shadow over your first excuse. So it's just how it is.
All right. Well, listen, we're going to talk to you tomorrow, probably at the press conference. Come with some fire tomorrow.
I got fire. Man.
So do some
But
of
I'm
your.
going to
like-
shoot to Wakanda tomorrow night first, is he?
Yeah.
People that can fly me over there.
What's your chin like? What's your chin like?
Don't even think about it. I can see you setting yourself up.
I'm holding a camera, bitch.
Yeah, I know that move. You see it? That's instinct. I went.
No, but what's
I don't
it
know
like?
what you want to do. There's a simulator in there. You need to get on it.
Done it.
Did you film yourself?
No, film myself? No. I'll film you on it.
Did you?
No, just what's your chin like?
I've got an unbelievable chin.
Show me. Come here. Let's just come here.
No, you are not thumping me in the face. Let me show you my punch power.
Go on then. Let me do it, then you can do it. What?
This interview's over, motherfucker.
No, you little bitch.
First time in history, all 4 belts in the cruiserweight division will belong proudly around the waist of one man.